Hi guys, let's look at this simple question that we have here. We're told to solve the quadratic equation below. The equation is x squared plus 2x minus 15 is equal to 0. So this is a simple quadratic equation. There are different ways of solving quadratic equations. We have the factoring method, we have the formula method, and we have the completing the square method. So in this particular video, we're going to use the factoring method. But right after this video, I'm going to solve this same equation using the formula method. So let's solve. Solution. Okay, so let's look at this equation. X squared plus 2x minus 15 is equal to 0. All quadratic equations are written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So all quadratic equations are in this form. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So let's compare this equation, which is the standard form of quadratic equation, and the question that we are given here. So here we have a. Let's look at the value of a in this equation. When you don't have any number here, we know that the number there is 1. This means that a is equal to 1. What will be our b? We have b here, we have 2. That means our b is equal to 2. We have c here, and we have minus 15. Always take note of the sign. This means that our c is minus 15. So we have c is equal to minus 15. So we've gotten these three values. The next thing we're going to do, using the factoring method, we are going to look for two numbers that will multiply themselves to give us AC, and those same two numbers will add themselves to give us B. So we're looking for two numbers that will multiply to give us AC, and then those two numbers will add to give us B. So remember, AC, what do we have as our A? Our A is 1, and our C is minus 15. That means AC is equal to 1 multiplied by minus 15, which is minus 15. And what do we have as our B? Our B is plus 2. 2 here is the same thing as plus 2. So what numbers will multiply themselves to give us minus 15? The first number is minus 1 multiplied by plus 15. We have plus 1 multiplied by minus 15. Those two values will give us minus 15. Another number is minus 3 multiplied by plus 5 plus 3 multiplied by minus 5. These two numbers will also multiply themselves to give you minus 15. But among these four groups of numbers, which one is going to add up to give plus 2? Let's look at it. Minus 1 plus 15 is going to give us plus 14. So that's not plus 2. Plus 1 minus 15 is going to give us minus 4. Not correct. Minus 3 plus 5 is going to give us plus 2. This means that the value that we are looking for is minus 3 and plus 5. Okay, so this means we are going to replace plus 2x with minus 3x and plus 5x. So let's do that. We are going to repeat this equation. We have x squared plus 2x minus 15 is equal to 0. And then we are going to replace 2x with minus 3 plus 5. So this will be x squared minus 3x plus 5x minus 15 is equal to 0. So what we've done is that we've replaced plus 2x by two numbers. If you bring these two numbers together, you're still going to get plus 2x. Minus 3x plus 5x is still going to give you plus 2x. But we did this in order to help us factorize by grouping. So this means we are going to pick these two values and factorize them, and then we'll pick these two values and factorize them. So let's factorize these two values. What value is common between x squared and minus 3x? What is common is x. So we have x, and we'll open a bracket. X squared divided by x will give us x, and then minus 3x divided by x is going to give us minus 3. We'll bring this plus sign down. 5x and 15, what is common? 5 is common, so we'll bring it out, and we'll open a bracket. 5x divided by 5 is going to give us x, And minus 15 divided by plus 5 is going to give us minus 3 equal to 0. So the next thing we're going to do is observe if these two brackets contain the same value. If the brackets do not contain the same value, that means we need to check our process because they are expected to be the same. Okay, so if you look at this, you're going to see that what we have here is the same. X minus 3, x minus 3. So the next thing we're going to do now is pick the values outside the bracket and put them in one bracket. So we're going to have x plus 5 bracket. Since these two values are the same, we are going to pick one of them to put in a bracket. X minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do now is equate each of these values in the bracket to 0. This means x plus 5 is equal to 0, or x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we are going to move the number on the left to the right. So plus 5 crossing over to the right is going to give us minus 5. This means that x is equal to minus 5, or minus 3 crossing over to the right is going to become plus 3. So x is equal to 3. So these are the two values of x that makes all the values on the left to be equal to 0. So solving a quadratic equation using factoring method is very simple. All you need to do is write out the values of a, b, and c. Secondly, look for two numbers that will multiply themselves to give you ac, and those same two numbers will add themselves to give us b. So we got those numbers to be minus 3 and plus 5. We replace the value here with those two numbers, and then that will help us to factorize by grouping. It's very simple. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more maths content. See you in the next video. Bye.